Okay, so, boys and girls, we got a list, boys and girls, we got a list. Let's see. I have to win a game. I have to win 2 games. I have to complete a set. I don't know what that means yet, but we'll look. Purchase a pack from the store. What? Oh, I did that. Complete a set. So, let's complete this set. Check. Check. Boom. I don't know what that is, but okay.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Your gears shake, mate. Your gears shake, mate.
All right. Baby, baby, here you go.
Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
You're welcome.
And now the offense getting ready on second down. Again, it's Young. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. John Hughes. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss.
Here we go. 3-19.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. They got 29 yards that time. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On 1st and 10, Young. Throwing the out route incomplete.
Really?
That's Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 33 yards. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
It's never any fun.
I gotta restart this because
Brandon, when you're the defensive team in the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm?
Catch the
A lot of
ball.
times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
The second down throw for Young. And he whips that one incomplete there. Eric Decker was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down. First down, Young. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. To the air once more, Young. He'll rifle this one deep right side and nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down. It'll be Young again. And that is incomplete.
Jeez.
And give credit to Reuben Foster, the linebacker, getting a hand in to disrupt.
If you're a defender, one of the fun things about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Breida. And he's able to get this
Shut
one
up!
to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
Down to a knee for the 49.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is...
And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Here we go now. Boo, down it.
Here's Steve Young on second down. A dump down to McKinnon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
All right, here we go.
Young on first down. Over the middle to Garcon. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead,
touchdown, 49ers. Pierre Garcon, 51 yards. And the 49ers
This is obviously quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Gold with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's something there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Now a 1st down throw for Young. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in a stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Young. Man open, Rice. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground, this time with Charles. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Young. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Julius Thomas, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Here we go.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They run it with McKinnon. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Hey,
It's a
Carolina.
pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Really?
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This And now the offense getting ready on second down.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
McKinnon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
How are you,
Obviously,
Carolina?
that's some good work there, defense.
For some reason, my thing get. For some reason, my screen is. Here we go. Alright. Zoom
Being
that.
able to stop them and bring up a key third down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some
Carolina,
opportunities.
And you said key third down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Here's Bradley Pena now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. Yeah, Sanders now to return. That's a 49-yard punt, 8, though, on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49ers offense
Carolina,
now, they
check
get
out
set to
your new,
head back
hardware.
on the field. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to
Check
slow
out your
down
hardware.
the onslaught? But the biggest thing is making sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. Here's Steve Young. His throw incomplete. He was looking for the great one, Jerry Rice. That'll bring up second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
No, he almost had it. Already with one interception, just missing his second there. I guess they're in a situation now, fourth quarter, where they're
Why not,
forced
man?
to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
That's to his running back, complete. Call it a pickup of 7, and that's going to make it 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Young will set to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jerry Rice,
That's the
37
man.
yards. And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Woo,
Extra
woo.
point up and good by Walsh. And man, Charles, talk about zinging something in there. And those gloves, they help with one-handed catches, the fun stuff. Any padding for a rocket like that?
One would think so, but I'll guarantee you this. After that throw, his hands will hurt later. Not right now in the moment. He's just feeling good about catching it.
Yeah, a little stinger, but a touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a first down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll look to throw. He finds McKinnon complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down. He'll look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Here we go now.
Back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves his sticks. Back to throw. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. He's back to throw. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Young to throw it. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And now it's 2nd down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally
47
your
seconds
team,
is
don't you?
always
Say
time.
the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock.
I've heard that
tell me if
since,
I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these.
Now Young loses the football. It's stripped. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
Are you kidding me? That's bullshit.
Deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball
Well, he is
so
842 years
I know
old.
they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to...
Caroline, I'll be right back. I have to use the restroom, alright? Come on, hurry up and load.
Hello, everybody. Coach here, welcoming you to Madden.
No, stay. Whatever you're gonna do, but you gotta move. You're funny. Alright. Nicker overload.
And on second down, the offense gets ready to rock.
Here we go. 3-19.
Second down, Young. Over the middle, he finds Pettis complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know. Well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Here's McKinnon. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on
you mean in
second
real
and
life
short.
or on a game? Because the game really...
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The second down throw for Steve Young, incomplete.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Well, I agree with you on that
like this, fourth quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's first and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
I watched the Orioles-Yankees game yesterday. It was kind of boring because I thought the Yankees would give it more of a...
search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold them to 3 to keep this a one-score game. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
All right, here we go. Blue landed.
Now McKinnon. And across the chalk.
Shit.
Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jerick McKinnon. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm...
And now the offense getting ready on second down. Play action now. Here's Steve Young. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he's brought down after a good game.
I have no idea.
Pick up there at 22.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense.
I think
and
that
reading your keys, you
timer
always
is
hear
wrong.
about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there?
Because I only
That's
have
fun,
you
the
and
big
me.
guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Young will lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Here we go now.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
3rd down, Young from the gun. And the Niners bring him down. Bruce Carter in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way
Catch the
to
ball.
disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
All right, here we go.
Young. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
Set. Green, 39.
Now Young leaves to Sanders on the draw. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Another run with Sanders. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go now. Green, 39. Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Young to throw. He's got the completion to Strong. It goes for a gain of 10, and it's a 1st down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Now Young. Thomas barreling ahead. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here's Young. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Looking to throw, Young.
Oh, good lord!
One thrown incomplete. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Damn straight.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly.
No!
Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence. Just because it didn't work once doesn't mean if they get that same situation later that they shouldn't go for it again. The defense feels great, but the offense, they can't be despondent.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't
We gotta continue to do it until we get it done. Gotta do it. Yeah, but I'm done, right, dog? Yeah, after this. How are you, right, dog? I am hungry, guys. I should probably go get some food or something.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. I'm your host.
And on 2nd down, the offense gets ready to rock. To throw on 2nd down is Young. Left side, Garcon. Now loose football. The ball comes out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Absolutely right, dog.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning?
Let's go, boys!
Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover.
All right, here we go.
1st and 10, Young. And his throw is incomplete. Eric Decker, the intended target.
Why am I stuck with Eric Decker? I mean,
It's
seriously.
always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Young to throw again on 2nd and 10. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in. 3rd down here.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to
Absolutely,
try and
buddy.
find
No
good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Green 39.
Young on 3rd down. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. 1st down. It's Young on 1st down. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Here we go. Green.
It's desperation time. Young on 4th down. Flushed out right. And no, it's incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Here we go. Green 39.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Robert Ayers in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Brandon, more often than not, you'd say they've had his number, and we can count them up so far. 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks given up. But guess what? He's still been able to make some plays, and right now they have a lead.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag routes to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective game nonetheless.
The 3rd down throw incomplete by Steve Young. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Going underneath for Charles. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Come on, boys, let's go. Welcome back, Caroline.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 30.
It'll be Young again. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And down he'll go at the 25. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion.
What?
It's fourth down.
Because you're playing, you're picking stupid-ass plays.
They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll look to throw. And
Oh, my God!
Complete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So now it may look bleak, but this one not over. They do have all 3 timeouts.
Even at this point on the field, where it looks like, you're really backed up, hold them to a field goal. That's the mantra right now. You hold them to a field goal, you still got a chance to take care of business on the other end. But you're right, the 3 timeouts are going to be key. How well they use them to preserve clock as well as stopping them, that's the key to giving them a chance to win.
Great time there to come up with his longest run of the night we just saw.
Leads to a lot of satisfaction because if
Really?
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Why did they run it?
Taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yeah, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
First down throw for Young. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Yeah, whatever.
The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey. Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
Young. Now a desperation throw deep down. He's got a man. Complete. Young and Rice hook up for a big one. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. First down, Young. The Fasano here brings it in. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. first and 10, Young. And it's caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
I know I'm not going to win, but
Jalen
boom!
Strong. A
It's all good.
12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are back within a score. Coming
Oh,
from
nice! You're
They got
awesome.
the
Don't fuck.
touchdown. Now they need the miracle, the onside kick and a little extra.
Yeah, and you have to get the onside kick and not have the ball bounce around a lot and eat up time. You want to be able to grab it, possess it, and get your offense out there for what you just termed a miracle last chance.
And it's the 49ers who recover it, and that ought to just about do it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining
Carolina.
there now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside
No, they
kick.
didn't.
You're
They didn't try
right.
everything.
They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Well, I know at points in this one you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Really? So, right dog, are we playing, buddy? Alright. Can I try another one of the how long is that gonna take you? Boom, boom, boom. Do the solos or something? Alright. So, I gotta win 2 games. Let's do a MUT draft, boys and girls. I wanna. Draft now. I have 10 tickets, so I can do that. Who do we want as coach? Let's see. I don't like Cruden. With Steve Young was a West Coast offense, right? We'll put Gruden. Alright, so let's see. Quarterbacks. I see that. Luke Kuechly. Your PSN isn't working? What do you mean? Melvin Gordon? Test your internet connection, honey. I know they were doing the, updates. Artie Burns, Zach Miller. Ooh. Hey, Josh Santa. What's good? How are you today? Marvin Jones? Ooh, Delvin Cook! Oh. Boom. Let me know when you got it, Red Dog. I know it says I have 8 watching, but I don't think I do. I mean, if I do, that's awesome. Do you play football? Ja?
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
What do you play on? Do you
when
play
I watched
anything?
that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
On is the punter King to send it away. And it's fielded at the 34. Yeah, very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Are you playing Fortnite? I play Fortnite.
A 1st down throw for Young. He rifles one that's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking deep for Adams. And that's caught inside the 35.
Shit.
They give him a gain of 38.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Mahomes now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh, here he goes in. I love Eagles. I live close to Pennsylvania.
Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
We live about 10 minutes from the border of Pennsylvania.
Pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing, and on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy
I was excited
with the in route
when
people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath.
When they won the Super Bowl.
In this case, though,
they totally deserved a Super Bowl win.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Mahomes throwing on fourth, and that is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
Hey, Chad, do me a favor. Throw me a like. I'd appreciate it. You don't have to sub if you don't want, but I would really love the like.
You're not booked into practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Do you know who Randall Cunningham is?
Was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Why does it matter how old I am?
They go play action here on first down. A 50-50 ball. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
What do you mean somebody else? Who else would there be? There's nobody else here.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Yeehaw! Get in there, get in there. Ooh.
When you're on your own 1 yard line like they were,
look, you could have had a touchdown.
You just run on any down, get some space there. They elect to throw it. It cost them.
You get the sense that they were banking on the element of surprise, right? Everyone expects you to run it there. Let's take a shot. Let's throw it, try and create some space, some room, and it went awry, didn't it?
No! Goal line.
Poop, get it.
Ricardo Allen with a pick. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
We got this.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 11.
What do you think about the 49ers this year, Joe?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, second and 15. Here's Mahomes to throw. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's third down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them.
I think
they're
now
have trouble
that
if
the
they
Eagles
continue to throw into
have
double
Carson
coverage.
back,
He
I
better
think
be careful.
they have a
Throwing
lot
in
of
too much
things
double
going
coverage.
for
Might
them.
have a
Not that they
couple of them
didn't
picked
before,
off.
but he is their...
On third and long, it's Mahomes. He'll let this thing go
their,
for Sanders. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
He's their leader.
Wilson with the INT.
And he'll give them,
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
All right, here we go.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I love football.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last two drives ended in interception.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
I don't know, sometimes it just...
On second down,
it shows them what you're really missing, Like, NFL's awesome, don't get me wrong, but it shows you where you start from.
As a result, the drive continues.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. If that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it first and goal.
That's like two straight running plays, guys.
Offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on it.
Excuse me.
First and goal, Melvin Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers turn their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They come out here in the eye. Young takes it on the sneak. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
Awesome. Awesome, awesome. You know, you guys start somewhere, buddy.
Hurry up, here we go.
Young takes it on the sneak. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs.
Yeah, and the goal line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And incomplete on the deep ball. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes.
Safety!
In the end zone, and that is going to be a safety. And this offense, this new offense, would appear they still have a few kinks to work through.
And isn't that to be expected? It's a unit that hasn't played together a real game before. So they definitely got some growing pains, Brandon. And this one, it cost them 2 points.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well. And they free kick it from the 20 now. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it.
My daughter's
now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. To throw on second down is Young. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Damn it!
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
No, I don't have 19.
And Brandon,
I just got
back
this
in the good old days, probably back
and then I
before
also
you were
got
born,
Spider-Man and Skyrim
if your
5.
starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
I love this game. I love this game.
Green 90. Green 90.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was
I
no
have
hurried
MLB
movements
17,
there, right?
18.
No up-tempo at all.
Well, 18 is my
Clock just
last. They got
ran
rid of
out.
my
I think he was as
because
surprised as...
And then I play Fortnite.
maybe his bench was.
I have Assassin's Creed. Elder Scrolls Online.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Here we go now. Green.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
We have
That's not the
Assassin's
second
Creed.
time he's picked off a pass here in the first half alone. Again, another great read defensively, and you just see him get in the right position to make the play and get his guy.
Is he quitting, guys? Is he quitting? Come on, buddy. It's only 2. I have NBA 18, the 1 edition.
The football back.
To the house.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10. Following the interception, Young. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Golden Tate, his intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Well, so many times defensive backs get caught playing the man rather than the football, but not in this case. That's an excellent play. Did exactly what you're supposed to do. Attack the football and help break up the pass.
And, yep, as a result, knocks it down. On 2nd down, Young again. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, 49ers. Julian Edelman, 62 yards. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? He went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Oh, that's football run, guys. Hold on, let's check the scores.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
So let's see. The Falcons-Saints game is tied at 7. The Redskins are beating the Packers 14-0. Colts and Eagles are 7-7. Buffalo Bills are beating the Vikings 7-10. Oakland's beating the Dolphins 7-0.
Good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside
Broncos
here
are beating the Ravens 14-10. Bengals Panthers at 7. Giants are beating the Texans 7-3. Tennessee's 3-0 over the Jags. Kansas City's killing the Niners. Thanks, Kansas City, I love you. Even though you're beating my team, I love Kansas City too. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely, I wouldn't mind.
It's Young on 1st down. Over the middle to Smith. And he's brought down. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Two minutes remain here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. Young on 1st down. And my goodness, another interception. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Help. I wish he would stop pausing it.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
We're just going to have an interception fest over here.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Second and 12 after the 1st down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Here we go now.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Vincent Ray, the linebacker, in on the tackle.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Young on 3rd down. The open man is Smith. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Green 39! Green 39!
I don't know yet, though.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I have a lot of friends
intended receiver there was Jonnu Smith, and that'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
I do. I have Instagram, but I don't use it a lot.
Complete to Tate, and he'll be a couple yards.
I don't even know what my Instagram is, so, but hold on, I'll get it for you. Come on, buddy.
The red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Steve Young. And across the truck into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jonnu Smith, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
Does that mean he quit? I did. I got a win. I was having trouble. I had to reload my phone because it's being dumb.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. With me, as always, Charles Davis. And, Charles, we look at a matchup like this. It's really the running backs that may take center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as runners, but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. On first down, Smith. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now second and 13.
Yellow. Let's go.
Smith. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's brought down after a good gain. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From the 50, it's Smith. Flush to his right. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he was able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Step accurately, throws a nice pass for a first down.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it second and 14. Again, Smith. The left side throw complete to Adams. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
3rd and 15 here after the first and second down plays went in the wrong direction. To the air again, Smith. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Smith. And Ging's got it.
Yeah, okay.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Ted Ginn. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan to start this off, not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
Tyreek Hill set to return it. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Trying to get into my Instagram. I don't know what the...
First and 10, Young. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. Give him 30 yards there. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
All right, here we go. Blue landing.
Young working out of the gun. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Young now on third down.
Yeah, okay.
And he goes down. Aaron Donald in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
I don't know what's wrong with my phone.
So
My phone is now
Johnny
decided
Hecker
it
to
doesn't
punt
want
this
to work.
one
So.
away.
Hold on a minute.
Now this is fielded in the end zone. So a change of possession here on the punt. And this offense is going to take over at their own 20-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see
Here we
what they
go.
can do here. They'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On first down, it's Smith. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. And give him 17 yards that time, as that'll move the chains. On first and 10, Smith. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's
Hold on a minute. I got it up.
And as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Over the middle, complete. That's Adams. And he carries this one all the way down to the 9. They give him a gain of 37.
I just sent you a message on Insta.
You said it. They need to avoid the big play, but he just got a big one right there.
You can't relax, you know.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Ted Ginn with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted.
I love the picture of your dog, man.
Passes,
I love dogs. I have 2 of mine, but I lock them out of my office.
Kind of an adjustment.
Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24. Plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And a nice carry there of 15 yards.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation.
John, did you get it?
Continue to go in that direction.
Now it's the backup Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Back to the air. Smith on second down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the interception, here's Smith. Steps away to his left. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. and he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
Throwing is Smith, and he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more after this. Smith now, pretty amazing. 14 of 16 throwing the ball. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Smith. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Smith to throw again. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. Blitz coming, and
Jesus, Marion Joseph.
Ben Heaney, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5.
Brandon,
I put in that name, and it's not
an all-out rush like that. I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long, it's Smith. This
Jeez!
Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Smith on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Looking deep for Adams. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that third, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Smith going to throw again.
Really?
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
Smith now to throw on third down. Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And now running right through it. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. They run it here with Gordon. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Smith throwing.
Yeah, okay, offense.
And he's going to go down again. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The final shot here before break. Smith. He'll let it fly in the direction again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Chris Conte. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Ja, you still here?
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And he'll take it up past the 25
Ja, you still here,
to the
buddy?
26-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this 3rd quarter. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think
Kalani,
it's
you're
time to
back.
get your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 34. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard.
What's that? Cocky, don't you think?